Welcome everyone, myself Patel, a student of architecture. Today I will be presenting a concept for a water harvesting dome and education center. We begin by proposing a challenges that we are facing in the world, and is linked with my country India. Globally, issues include climate change, wars and conflicts, water and food insecurity, and biodiversity and nature crisis. While in India, the challenges are increasing population, inflation, and extreme weather, but all are somehow interconnected. Here we will talk about a problem regarding water. On global level, we are facing issues such as rising sea level, low underground water level. While in India, higher population mean higher demand of food, home, water, and security. And these demands leads to inflation. What we have done to solve these issues? Well, honestly, nothing. We have signed a Paris Agreement, Europe has developed a sponge city concept, and we have started living on water. But these are not a solutions. What we can do is to start using more seawater. We can recharge a groundwater and reduce the use of greenhouse gases. Yes, we have started using seawater, but not in a way that it affect. One method to get fresh water is reverse osmosis. In this method, seawater goes through membranes. Membrane keeps salt and let water to pass. Another technique is distillation. Heating seawater creates steam, leaving the salt below and steam cools down on the upper surface. Electrodialysis uses electricity to separate salt and water. An ion node keeps the salt on one side and the water on the other. The fourth method is freeze desalination. We freeze seawater and try to make ice. Water freezes first and salt does not. We separate ice and salt water and melt ice to get water. The Al-Khafji solar desalination plant in Saudi Arabia is a real example. It uses reverse osmosis to produce 60 million liters of water daily. The Neom solar dome is concept. Also in Saudi Arabia, a futuristic city called Neom proposes using distillation, which requires no high-tech pumps or filters. I want natural way to get water, which can be proposed in India. It must be low maintenance. There must be designed some learning space to know and research more about water harvesting. And I really do not want to use additional energy to operate it, no membranes and no chemicals. The concept is simple. There would be construct a transparent dome. Below it there would be a black painted surface where seawater will be stored. Sunlight comes, water get convert into a vapor and goes up. On top surface, it will be collected in liquid form and stored in a tank. Salt will stays in the storage and will be cleaned on time. Black painted storage will be used because black absorbs heat. On the surface, a water jet fabric or oily material will be placed to collect water rapidly. This dome will use 99% of the energy. Based on mathematical calculations, the system can potentially produce around 119 liters of water daily, with the area of 95 square meter, totaling 57,000 liters annually. The idea incorporates the water dome at the center, surrounded by public and semi-public spaces, considering the direction of the sun, wind, and view. You can see how it will be placed in picture above. The main features are central water harvesting dome, administration department, and educational blocks which are arranged around it. Sustainability is prioritized by using materials like mud bricks, aluminum framing, and polycarbonate sheets. And an orientation of the structures helps to correspond with climate and give sunlight, proper ventilation, and wind. Where is innovation? It is present in a small roof opening, which allows sunlight and ventilation, and perforated brick walls, in other words, brick ja'ali for privacy, light, and air circulation. This is an interior view of one of the spaces, showing the connection to the dome area. This view is an internal perspective of the educational block. This view shows the integration of the educational block with the external environment. This is another view of the design, highlighting the architectural details and material use. Dhanyawaad.